It's Friday, it's Poets Day, which means I'm a very happy fella, getting ready for my Friday beer, cracking it open, and finishing the day on a high, ready to enjoy that weekend. Um, I've been talking about the use of decentralized identity over the last couple of weeks. And I thought one of the things I've not really explained very well so far, so I wanted to do it today, is those differences between identity and reputation, and why having them both in a decentralized way is really powerful. And not only powerful, but actually necessary for Web3 to function properly. So let's start from the beginning. Right, let's break this down in a really simple way. So what is identity? Identity answers a very simple question. Who am I? And that can be defined around your name, your credentials, or your affiliations. It tends to be self-controlled and is often user-defined. And so it tells people who you are. Reputation, on the other hand, answers the question, how am I perceived? How do people view me? And this is built through past actions, behaviors, community feedbacks. It's something that we earn as opposed to claim. We claim our identity. I am Jeff. I can get my driving license. I can get my passport. But reputation is earned by the way that we behave. And it is determined externally from us, as opposed to identity, which is intrinsic to us. Now, these aren't new concepts. These are not blockchain concepts or Web3 concepts. These are things that have been around probably forever. But it's important to acknowledge that we had issues in Web 2. Issue number one, centralized control. Platforms or organizations own your identity. They control it, giving you very little control. Your identity, who you are on Facebook, is controlled by Facebook. That's potentially problematic. Your reputations are siloed. They're stuck on the platform. Your reputation on Facebook doesn't follow you to X. Your reputation on eBay doesn't follow you to Amazon. You know, you can have great reviews of an eBay customer or seller, but you cannot take those reviews to your new Amazon Marketplace account. You simply cannot. And so you can't transfer them around because they're not your reputations. On top of that, there's huge privacy risks. These are centrally controlled in a way that is vulnerable to hacks, to exploitations, which means all of these reputations and all of this identity can be taken and used for nefarious ends. And so that is also problematic. So Web 2, whilst in some respects brought a great opportunity for us all to build new identities and new reputations, we had flaws inbuilt into the very process of doing so. Web 3 has a different approach. We own and control our decentralized identities. They are self-sovereign, as we often say. They are portable. We can take reputation and identity across platforms with us. We can move it around with us. We can build reputation in one community and we can move it to another community. We don't have to create new identities all the time. We can take it with us. So I can be me with my identity across multiple communities. So together, we don't just have identity, which helps us to have accountability and consistency and knowledge of who somebody is. We don't just have reputation, which provides some sort of credibility and trustworthiness, because reputation without identity doesn't mean anything. Somebody's got a great reputation, but who are they? Identity without reputation just means we know who they are, but we don't know anything about them. But together, we have a trust layer. We have the very foundation of a trust layer where we know who somebody is and we know what they have done, what people think about them, what their experiences are, and we know that they have some sort of credibility. And this is why I talk about reputation and identity so much, because with that trust layer, we can build upon that and deliver things like great gaming experiences, access to finance, access to building communities, access to social media in a way that we don't have currently in Web 2. These are really powerful concepts, and they will empower users to get better experiences. So I wanted to do today's video to get you up to speed, I guess, if you didn't already know, on the importance of identity and reputation and how they come together to form that trust layer. If you are interested in this conversation and want to continue it, head over to the Ontology Telegram channel, use hashtag trust in that channel, and you can join that conversation and win some prizes as well for doing so. There's an article linked to this conversation here that will be published on the Ontology website. Both of those things will be linked in the comments below. Please do get involved. Come and say hello. We love talking to people. Read the article. Let us know what you think. For now, though, it's time to crack open that beer or beverage of your choice, because piss off early. Tomorrow is Saturday. Goodbye.